Hello, everyone. Seed of the week is quite a run. We take your seed, it's CY3KO6ZW. We play it blind with instructions to see us through. Ayo, King Xylophone Wombats, the king of the xylophone wombats. He reigns upon his throne in the wherever the wombats live. I don't know much about the wombat. Oh, the wombat. I don't know much about... Ooh! I like that. I don't know how much there is to know about ooh, but I'd like to think I'm definitely an expert when it comes to ooh, so I apologize for that factually inaccurate statement before. So, wombats! Where do they live? That's the question for today, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna really bug me. I mean, they're Australian, right? And I think they're just a general bush marsupial, if I had to guess. I mean, I don't know about every animal, and the reason I'm not moving is because I do actually need to check now, because it's going to really bug me. Wombat natural habitat. See, I'm really bad at using my phone keypad to type, because I've never got the hang of it, so I just searched for Wombat natural habitat. Fortunately, Google's got my back. And, oh yeah, just forest-covered areas of southeastern Australia. Yeah, that's fine. They like foresty floor, and they're chill. So yes, that's the wombat. Cool, nice little mammals. I'm glad we got to grips with that. See, I think one of my favorite things about Isaac as a series, as a video, is every single time, it's like somebody delivers a mystery parcel in the mail that's just a plain box that says, "Open me on." And no matter how many boxes you get sent, even if you've reached 200, you know full well that you would still be curious as hell as to what the mystery box contained. If I started sending each of you a little box that just said hi on the front, made of cardboard, arrived in the mail once a month, no matter how the contents turned out to be, no matter how exciting or lame or weird or fun, every time you got the next one, you would have a, "Oh, I kind of want to know what's in this one. Oh, I need to." And I know you would, because I would. I definitely would. And for me, I send myself a mystery box every time I play this game, because I don't know what I'm going to end up saying. I don't know what I'm going to end up thinking of, what tangents I'm going to end up going on. I know none of this. So it's just as cool for me. I say cool, it's really lame. I don't know why you people are still here. Like, come on. Like, seriously, just admit that you hate me and it's all pity for once, okay? But look, I'm just as clueless to what the hell I'm going to spout as you all are. So I am just like, I can't wait to see what we end up talking about this time. And talking of wombat habitats, which I can't believe that actually does happen to segue onto something that I did specifically want to talk about in this run, is I went to a really cool indoor tropical zoo type thing the other day, because I had a friend come up to visit me, and I go to this place about once a year. I think I have actually told you guys about it a few times before. Nothing crazy, because nothing generally crazy happens there, which I think is a good thing, right? Like, you never want to be in a situation. I feel like I'm gonna get blindside killed by Dingle. Called it, but I'm still really angry. But that's fine. I'll just do it again. This time we killed him before the Dingle spawned, so everything is so much better. But what I was gonna say, right, like, if somebody tells you they were at a zoo or something involving animals, you really don't want them to go, oh, it was so eventful, because that probably means something horrific's happened. Like my ever-present fear of being at a zoo and then glass stops existing. Like, that's just... oh, just imagining everyone running screaming as various vicious animals chase everyone down. Quick, pop quiz! What do you think the most dangerous animal to be released on an unsuspecting crowd at a zoo would be? I bet your mind wanders to, like, tigers and the big cats and maybe, I don't know if your zoo has a bear. Obviously, what's in a zoo is different from where it is. But those kind of animals, right? Maybe a crocodile that was there. But no, the worst animal to get released, at least to the one big zoo that I go to every couple of years, would be the African painted dogs. Those things are super intelligent, have incredible teamwork, and are vicious and deadly. Apparently, even talking about them does make your throat close up. They carry that much menace. Okay, I'm sorry, African painted dogs. Honestly, hunted by a pack of African painted dogs is the closest you can get in terrifying feeling to being hunted by a pack of raptor Jurassic Park style. I think that's the best way I could do it. So a little bit of a factoid for you there. So we want to get the nail. Look, you know, I mean, this is a very solid seed so far. I think we can all agree. We've got a really powerful item. We're Kane, who is pretty, you know, awesome. We'll do this because we might as well grab what comes in there, get the extra one. I think we can deal not having the damage bonus, at least at the start of the next floor. And, you know, things are looking good. The question, of course, is how it develops. What ends up happening? Who ends up betraying who? Who ends up in a relationship with who? I mean, just, oh my gosh, will the spider ask out the fly? It's all happening here in the basement. But either way, I went to a... ooh, needles! I'm excited about that, especially with them popping out. In fact, it looks like the needles are just going to pop it. Can I make it happen? Wait. Come on. Come on. Oh, pop! Yeah, that is absolutely perfect. That really is. Apparently, I need to re-roll twice with money. And then buy the item that is second from the right. Let's see if our seeds link up. Here we go. Second from that's Mum's heel. I'm gonna go out on a limb, which I do get as an expression because it's climbing to the extremities of a tree branch and hoping you don't fall off. At least I assume so. That makes sense to me. And I'm gonna assume that I wasn't supposed to get Mum's heel there, and there's been a bit of seed desyncing. It can happen. It definitely can happen. And by the way, if you want to submit your own seed, and you know you do, make sure that you have reasonably the same level of unlocks as I do, because that kind of messes with them. But otherwise, in the description is a place to easily submit your seeds. You just fill out a load of forms, and... a load of forms? Yes, a load of forms. No, just little tiny, what do you do on this floor? Type, what do you do on this floor? Type, like it's done it all for you. It's like nice little template. You just fill it out, submit your seed, boom, bada bing, bada bum, you are done, and I get myself some fun in your seed. Never want to tell anyone that, actually. That's not something you should ever just be casually saying to someone. But, you know, if you got a powerful, weird, fun, beautiful, any kind of, like, yeah, that was cool run, get it submitted. It's in the description. Super easy to do. Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. I am very excited to see where this ends up. I was really confused as to why the next wave wasn't starting there, because I was so thoroughly convinced that I had killed everything. I really was. Okay, I mean, that's what happens when you're a murderer with a really bad memory. Can you imagine? I'm sure I hunted everyone down in this remote cabin in a forest, but did I? Did someone survive? Oh, did I leave the oven on? Did I leave the victim tied up? In fact, you can't be a murderer with a bad memory, actually. Now that I think about it, you can't be a criminal. I wanted to say you can't be a crime. Now, I did say criminal, which is the correct thing, so I don't know why I'm pointing out that I had a strong urge to say the wrong word. What the hell, self? But you can't be a criminal with a bad memory, right? You can't rob somewhere and then not be completely sure. Wait a minute. Did we leave evidence? Like, it just doesn't work, right? So I guess, you know, that's tangible evidence as to how I've never been up to anything shady, because I couldn't pull it off. I'd forget that I'd even done it. Though then again, maybe that is the better defense. If you forget that you've done it, you can genuinely convince people that you haven't done it because you believe for yourself for a fact that you haven't. And oh, that's interesting, I think. That's definitely interesting. But either way, the place that I go to is called Tropical World, and it's a lot of fun. There's loads of reptiles and, well, tropical species. You go for a butterfly house. There's even a few non-strictly tropical, as in, like, rainforest species, like meerkats. It's basically exotic animals. It's an indoor, really cool focus to experience. It takes you, like, 40 minutes to an hour to walk around, depending on how slow, but it's a lot of fun. And they've redone it, and there's loads of new stuff there, which is really cool, like snake-headed turtles, which just look really freaky. It does look like they're made of Play-Doh, and someone has just stretched out their necks a little bit too aggressively. But the real standout moment for me was one of the bird species there, because they have a lot of birds that are just out of cages. They just kind of wander around. They're used to humans. They walk around the place. They don't really care. Obviously, you know, it's a little bit dangerous, because if a kid decides to fight the bird, then, well, someone's going to end up hurt there. But in the general sense, it's pretty chill. And there was this really majestic blue, beautiful looking thing just perched on top of one of the lizard cages, just in the sort of reptile area, and it was about at chest level, just sat there. It was quite a big bird, about just a bit bigger than a chicken, and it was grooming itself, and it was really cool to see it there and be able to walk literally up to it. I could have given it a hug easily if I'd wanted to, and that right there is the crux of the matter. That right there is where this story stems from. It really is. Apparently I don't have to do a right lot on this floor, so we'll get to clearing. So I walked up to it, I recorded it a bit, and I just, every part of me wanted to touch it. You know, do you have that? You get it, right? When you see a white animal, when you see a white animal, oh, when you see a wild animal that appears calm and it's near you, I feel like it's a natural, very human thing to want to pet it in some way. Like, that seems to be a thing that we do, and I felt it very keenly with this. And it was such a weird moment, because obviously I like to think I'm not someone who's just moronic with wild animals and appreciates that imprinting my own human sensibilities on them is stupid, and there's every chance it will just attack me. And it's not its fault, it's my fault for being in that situation. It's just doing what it thinks is natural to it, and I'm not going to get all mad and blame it for that. So if this bird is just sat there, it's a wild bird. I mean, yes, it's in captivity, so it's more used to humans, which was an extra reason why I was wanted to. But still, if I reach out and give this thing a quick pat and then it decides to peck the shit out of me, then I've only got myself to blame. So I need to weigh up the pros and cons in this situation here. But it really is, as I'm reaching out my hand to see what its feathers are like, because that's always been something with birds. I really like how feathers feel. I think they're really cool. As I'm reaching out, it's just a huge my mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yeah. As I'm reaching towards it, and I do, and I pet it a little bit, and it really doesn't give a crap. It barely even looks at me, which is fantastic. And then I went back a little bit later, reached out my hand to do it again, and then it suddenly sharply turned its head to me and just stared at me, and I kind of went, okay, one was fine. I get it. You give one, and then that's good. But the worst thing is, a little bit later, when we're back in that area, there was like these 3 bratty children. You know, the type of children that make people say, what's wrong with their parents? Running around, screaming, no respect for their surroundings or anything, not listening to their parents, just awful, you know. And I don't blame the children, they're entirely that way. You know, if a 5-year-old is misbehaving to the point that it's really irritating everyone, not even just irritating, right, just being a right little bastard, that's not on them. They're 5, they don't know any better. That is entirely on how they've been brought up to this point, unless they're just really naturally evil. But I am very tolerant with kids, because I think I think they're innocent, and I'm saying them like it and they, like they're a different species. But no, I've often been pretty good with children. The thing is, I hate that there's some part of me that's like, you can't say that. Like, I hate that society is at that point where me thinking that saying, yeah, I generally get on well with kids is in any way could be interpreted badly. That's really sad. But either way, and they were really, even to me, just, oh, let's just throw them in the piranha tank downstairs, shall we? Let's just do that. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. And I saw them chasing this poor bird around in like a circle, screaming at it, and every time it stopped and turned around, they'd get scared and run away from it. And I was just like, this sucks. This poor thing, it's just so stressed out. Look at it. Leave it alone, my word. So I waited for the next time that it stopped, and instead of it turning around, I did my best impression and started sprinting at the kids. And they all, their faces, one of them went white as a sheet. And I was just like, yeah, see, it's not nice when something bigger than you decides to randomly chase you, is it? And they looked very, very sheepish, and I felt bad that even I had to do that. I mean, technically I didn't have to do that, but I still felt really bad that... Stop beaming me, bloat! What the shit, buddy? Just die! Holy crap, why are you so irritating? My word, why are you taking this much damage? Why are you this much of a pain? I have so many complaints about this bloat right now. Seriously though, like what the hell? Why is he this threatening? He shouldn't be this threatening. This is crazy. Okay, good die. I was so into my story that apparently that bloat was kicking my ass. Fortunately, we get 2 extra black hearts here, but my word. Okay, alright, we don't really need anything else here, so I guess I'll move on for now. God, that was really stressful. Like, genuinely, that was quite the stressful little experience there. God damn. But scaring children aside, it was a lovely little visit. It was nice to see all the animals, see how they're doing. And that's good. Got ourselves spun, because of course euthanasia does count towards it. Very, very good. We'll get the key and grab our item room. A little hush is okay, but like, it's alright. We'll see what happens. I'm a reroll. Oh, inner. Oh no! Oh my god! That just kept getting a lot better. A lot. So because it's triple shot and your tears combine and then explode, it's just a guaranteed wave of scythes. That's really cool. And surprisingly, I say surprisingly, unsurprisingly, very effective. Look at that. I don't even have to do anything. I just fire once and then everything dies. I'm not even firing at max tier rate. This is what it looks like if I go absolute wow. This seed suddenly went from, yeah, okay, to, my word, this is ridiculous. Very, very, very quickly. I am losing a little bit too much health because I'm being a little bit hubris, but at the same time, like, come on now. Come on. Hey, Head of Krampus, how you doing? So we'll go back to the nail. Looking pretty good. Do I get Pupilla Dupplex? Make it even bigger? I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna grab it. Like, why the hell not? Let's just make this even crazier. You know what? I'm gonna go off base and I'm gonna re-roll again. Yeah, I'm freestyling, guys. I'm freestyling. I regret my decision instantly because that was pointless. I don't need Mark Tears right now. I feel like that would be a poor decision, and I should learn to just follow the instructions, shouldn't I? I really, really should. Oh, more tears is definitely fine. Get this back down as far as we can. Daddy's Love is okay. What do we got in here? Judas's Shadow. So I guess we go in the curse room and then kill ourselves. I don't know why I'm evilly laughing. Like, yes, my great plan has come together with my death. Hang on a minute. There. Hang on a minute. Well, we don't need Daddy's Love, definitely. So Can afford to re-roll a little bit. You know what? I've got a good feeling about this. I'm gonna open this, and that was not great. Not great. BFF. Don't really have a use for it. Wait, did I just buy a key to open the chest when I have the paperclip because I'm an absolute moron? Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be judged. I really don't. Can I actually just completely murder everything? By simply just... I think everything's dead. Yep. I think a boss just died. Oh, yeah, we had the dark one there. So we got bloat. Oh, not so funny this time, is it, guys? Not so hilarious this time with your permanently beaming me, is it? No, no, it's not. That was some sweet revenge right there, I will admit. Oh, and 2 extra hearts, yes, please. And we'll just. I didn't need both of them, right? I didn't want to make it too hard for the enemies. I didn't want to be, too unfair. God, it really wants me to get a cheap buff, doesn't it? So I guess I'll get a cheap buff. And yep, I will take the car battery. And I'll take a mystery gift. No. No, not that. Nope. Sorry. Sorry, D100. Now is not the time. I don't know why I keep firing before I go down to the next floor, but I guess that's just what I'm feeling right now. Shop, what do you got? Some health that we don't really need. So, re-roll, see if we can. Yes, we can. Nothing worth doing, and that's fine. Alright, so we'll activate once, get that, and then we'll just save the rest for the next floor. Can we actually do 2? No, we can't do 2. We gotta save it. Oh, hang on, they're not dying because I made their skulls squish. That's actually quite threatening, right? I will make your actually no. There's no level of evil villain that can menacingly get away with the word squish. Like you just can't, can you? I'm going to squish you. It doesn't work as well as the classic of crush. Well, they tried. I suppose they really did try. It's just permanent death signs everywhere. It doesn't, like, the whole Devil Deal wave just instantly spawn died. That's a pretty I think we'll definitely take we'll take the Pact. Why not? That's pretty good. None of that swell. No, we don't need that either. We're not going to take any hits, so it's not going to be a huge difference for us. So yeah, either reroll fully or take that. No, I don't really care. I'll reroll fully. I'll reroll fully once more. Come on. Oh, now we get holding double Are you serious right now? Oh, we did get to reroll with 2, and I guess we'll take Jesus Hus and get over that 20 damage bump. And ooh, why is it doing this now? I'm actually happy it is, because it looks a lot better despite our damage still being just as good. I'm very curious. Why did my tier suddenly shrink? I swear, it could happen to everyone, sometimes it just shrinks, okay? Don't judge me that my tiers are smaller than I thought they would be. It's fine, okay? Alright, he should get... Wow! That is fairly effective as far as... Okay. They got a lot bigger suddenly, but then it went small again. I'm not really sure what's happening, and I realize a lot of what I've said recently without context is definitely eyebrow raising, maybe even singular eyebrow. Well, actually, is raising both eyebrows or just one a more quizzical look? I would say raising one eyebrow is seriously, and raising 2 eyebrows is what? I think there's a subtle difference there, but I definitely think it is. I mean, I guess raising both is more surprise than confused. Oh! Why does it suddenly just do an absolutely massive one randomly? That's really cool. Like, look at the pattern that this has made. This is actually, with a little few additions here and there, this is Synergy Lab worthy. And that's really, really cool to say in a scene of the week. I mean, can you guys do something similar to this? Can you match this awesome? Give it a go, you know? You never know. Give it a go. Don't die like Ultra Greed. Don't die like Ultra Greed. But I tell you what, like Ultra Greed, this seed is as golden as he is. I don't know why I need to... We just one-shot his second form! Oh, glorious day. Glorious day. My name has been Rage. Like if you enjoyed this and subscribe for more. A good boy.
Rage Gaming with the video flow, shenanigans and Overwatch, and his fans all know that every single thumbnail that this man makes without fail makes you do a double take, catching your attention with every verse. See, say that you need healing but you're at his mercy. Get it? Cause it's a pun. On his channel, that's one of the better ones. Widow is venomous, I see no end to this. Cataclysm's imminent when Rage is in his element. Pandemonium is not familiar with irrelevance. Maximum Genji beam, oh so elegant. Jokes so funny causing you to cry. Editing is quality as the noon is high. Yo, concussion man, shoot to the sky. Cap it all off with a goodbye.